All right. So, this is going to be the last video of my Death Row series. So, here we have How Do You Want It featuring Casey and JoJo's single. Now, this right here is more of a maxi single. It has How Do You Want It, the LP version. Has California Love, long radio edit. Has Two of America's Most Wanted, LP version. And Hit 'Em Up. This is the first time that Hit 'Em Up came out on any pressing, any release, anything. Any CD, any tape. This is the first one. And God bless Tupac for making songs like Hit 'Em Up. Because goddamn, he really went hard on it. Now, of course, I already know that I already spoke on how Hit 'Em Up is not his best diss track, but it's definitely his second best. I love this single. I mean, it's got everything from the album that was released on video and Hit 'Em Up. So good to have. This one was actually a little expensive, more than I'd like to pay for a single, but it's worth having. Coming up, I have Tupac's. Now this is like I said, this is just a single. God Bless the Dead and Troublesome. So this is I just found it recently. I think like the last 3 weeks I bought this, and I only bought it because it has the Death Row stamp on it. I'm not gonna lie, and I already had those two songs on the greatest hits. But shit, Troublesome is one of my favorite tracks from Tupac, so it's definitely worth having. This one. So oh shit, I almost dropped it. So Death Row Records had all kinds of like artists that most people don't even know about. This single, Who Been There, Who Done That, which is on the greatest hits, is one of the unreleased tracks on the greatest hits. And it has Daz, Me and Your World, which is actually a Dog Pound song. Shouldn't just be Daz, but yeah, good single. I think I found that one in Orlando one time, just fucking dropped right into my lap. The Dog Father single. So this is a special one because it has Midnight Love, which is a really, really dope Snoop single. It came out on the Dead Man Walking, which I don't have. But that's all like kind of like it was like a spiteful release from Death Row. Death Row was real petty after like Daz left and everything. They got real petty with Snoop and with Dre. They put out a bunch of shit like this last one, Who Been There, Who Done That, which is it's a Dr. Dre diss. It's going directly at the song Been There, Done That by Dre, which was on the 1996 release Aftermath album. But yeah, Midnight Love and Dogfather, great. It's a great single just for Midnight Love. Another one, Machiavelli, Toss It Up. And it has Toss It Up. It's just Toss It Up. So yeah, this has the instrumental LP version. Great to have. I like to spin those and just sit there and vibe out to them. This one is also Machiavelli. Me and My Girlfriend. And White Man's World from Machiavelli, of course. Great shit to have. Now, remember I mentioned that OFTB? Check your hood. So, OFTB, it means Operation from the Bottom, right? And I don't recall ever even seeing them on anything. Like the only time I saw them was like on MTV when MTV put out live. I think it was called Life After Death Row. It's like a little mini doc that they did. MTV used to actually do music, and they spoke on it. This dude Busta was talking about Suge Knight, not really talking shit, but just kind of going off about the way that Death Row was ran and whatnot. But yeah, Operation from the Bottom, Check Your Hood, and Body and Soul. Not the best Death Row shit to have, but it's Death Row, so I have it. And the Dog Pound. This is New York, New York. Now, the reason why I have this, now this is really stupid. I'm going to tell you why I even have this, because I have the Dog Pound. So I ended up buying that from Japan, right? It came in. I was listening to it. Oh my God, this shit just slid off my hand. Anyway, so I was listening to it on one of my LP 120s, the Audio Technica. Like, They're great turntables, but the anti-skate kind of sucks on it. So I was listening to New York, New York, and the motherfucker started skipping on me. I hit up the guy in Japan. I'm like, hey, dude, you marked this shit as a mint, and it's skipping. What the fuck, you know? Like, it skipped on New York, New York, which is one of my favorite fucking songs. So I told the guy, hey, what the hell, you know? Why are you mislabeling your shit? And without thinking, I went on Discogs and I bought the single because I need to have the song on vinyl. I need it, okay? I fucking need it. So that's why I have that single. And last and definitely least, this is probably the worst Death Row Records album that I have. Going Back to Cali from YGD Top Dog, who is pretty much a Snoop clone. You know, he sounds like Snoop and he tries to have like his pretty much his whole swag. I'm definitely gonna say that this is a bit of a shameful thing to have because it sucks. It's fucking horrible, but it is part of the collection, you know. The only reason why I bought it is because I'd never heard it when I got it, and it was like $2, $1 or $2, which is ridiculous. And this is a shameful from Death Row. So I'm gonna end with pretty much bringing up the ones that I don't have. So I brought up that I don't have Above the Rim. I don't have the full soundtrack. I don't have Better Days, the Tupac. And I also don't have, and I don't think they were on vinyl. I've never seen them being available on vinyl. The Chronic 2000 and Too Gangsta for Radio. Another one would be the Michelet. I think it's called Hung Jury. And I mean, I don't even have that one on CD. I don't think I've ever even listened to it, to be honest. But I mean, whatever, you know, that's life. I mean, eventually I will get Above the Rim and I will get Better Days. If I could find the Chronic 2000 and Too Gangsta for Radio on vinyl, I'll get those. Maybe even the all the other shit, like with the new roster that they had after Chronic 2000 with like Crooked Eye and Eastwood and I think Lady V, I think was her name. I'm not even sure. This fucking chick rapper. There was a Corrupt album too, Against the Grain, that I don't have. That might be like the last thing Death Row ever put out was that Corrupt album. When Corrupt came back to Death Row and he was beefing with Dog Pound, a lot of shit talking. I have it on CD, but I don't have the vinyl. So yeah, that's my Death Row collection. You know what? Let me just put some in front of this piece of shit because I really don't like that song. I'm not getting rid of it by any means, but I'm keeping it just to say I have it, just because it's, you know, I'm a collector. So that ends my 4-part ode to Death Row. I love that label. I love the history. I love the quality of the music, except for that YGD. And yeah, I hope you guys, you know, get a chance to go out and check these records out, download them, whatever, do what the fuck you want. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess that's it for today. It's 4 videos, so that's plenty of content for you motherfuckers if you want to watch them. If not, fuck you. So peace out.